Hey, what's happening, guys? Back to do another lesson. It's time for Let It Loose. This is another cover that I did a couple years ago that I guess I got a couple requests to do a lesson on it. So here goes. You're going to put a capo at the 3rd fret, and it's pretty repetitive chords all throughout, but there are little subtle changes that I'll show you. And so it starts with a D, but you're not gonna have your second finger down on the high E. You're going to have the high E string open like that, and you're gonna switch to, I don't exactly know the name of this chord, but it's in C. You're not gonna play a C chord though. You're gonna play the bass note of that C chord. But with your ring finger, you're going to put it down on the 4th fret of the D string, and then on that G string, you're going to hit it open, and you're going to add your first finger to the 2nd fret. After you add your first finger to the 2nd fret of the G string, you're going to hit the open B string. And go to, it's part of a G, but you're not going to play the whole G chord. You're just going to hit these bass notes. Actually, you're going to hit the note at the this note at the 3rd fret, along with the open D and G strings. And go down to the 2nd fret, do the same thing. And then you're going to go to A. After you play the A chord, you're going to put your 2nd finger down on the 3rd fret of the low E. Play the notes in the A chord again, and then go back to the this time it goes to E minor. So you see how that alternates. Once, it'll go to the A. And when it goes to the E minor, you're gonna, after the E minor, you're gonna switch to G. But it's not, you're only going to have your 2nd finger on the low E. You're going to just kind of hit those bass strings. And with your first finger, you're going to kind of jump from the 2nd fret of the A to the D. And do a little hammer on there. Pull off, whatever that is. Does that through most of the song. When it gets to the end, I think that Keith is strumming a little bit more. think of to show you is there's a little riff little lick that Keith throws in at the end where you're going to go from the D to I guess this would be like a G, because it's part of a D position at the 7th fret. Well, 7th fret from where the capo is. And you're gonna add your ring finger underneath your first finger, and then you're gonna go with your first finger to ring finger. Let's see, 7th to 9th. So you're going to go from a D you're going to walk across from the D after you do that little hammer-on with that D shape. You're going to go from the I guess with your first finger you could bar it and kind of do bar at least the D and the G string, and do the same thing when you move over to the A string, because you're going to want to hammer on that note, but you kind of want to hear that note that's being barred. Slide that whole thing down to E minor. Alright, so I think that's everything in the song. Good luck with it. Take care.